Okay, so you feel like you're not worthy of God's grace and that God's going to tell you, "Depart from me, I never knew you," or that Jesus is going to come back and you're going to get left behind, right? You feel that way. You feel like you're not worthy to go to heaven. You feel like God's not going to forgive you because you sin too much. Well, guess what? There's someone that makes you feel that way, and it's not God. Now, it's good to feel bad and have conviction for doing bad in your life and doing things that are not good for you, because the Bible does say not everything is good for us. Everything is lawful to us, but not everything is good and beneficial to us, right? And all things are pure to the pure heart, and only to the corrupted minds and heart things are corrupt to them, right? Well, what if I told you that Satan is the accuser of us, of our soul, because he wants us to feel like we're not he he wants to blame somebody because his fate is sealed. His fate is eternal, right? So he wants to blame us and make us feel unworthy because he is jealous. Satan, yes, I'm a spiritual person, I'm a Christian, but I also believe that there is a spirit of Satan that attacks us. Now I know a lot of spiritual people are like, Satan's not real. Well, where do these intrusive thoughts come from? It comes from the ego or our brain. But who is planting those negative thoughts? Satan. So Satan is real because the Bible says so, and you can be spiritual and believe in Christian stuff because I'm spiritual and I believe in Christianity. So I'm just going to say it like it is. Don't let Satan get in your head and convince you that you're not worthy, because you are worthy. The only thing about sin is sin only exists because our mindset is focused on it. Sin doesn't exist inside God's kingdom. God created everything perfect just the way it is until sin, the knowledge of good and evil, entered our mind, our consciousness, entered into from eating the tree of knowledge. And it's all metaphorically for Adam and Eve realizing that's what sin is. And it only existed because of Satan putting the knowledge of separation from God. That's basically what sin is. All it is separation from God. When you're separated from God, you are in sin. When you're within Christ, when you're within God, then you are away from the sin conscious mind. Now I'm not saying you won't be perfect. You will have days where you can't feel God and you'll feel distance from God, and it'll cause you to sin. And I use the quotation because sin doesn't exist unless you create it. Now, I need to clarify something. I'm not saying that sin, the actions of sin and stuff are not real. But what I'm saying is we're not in sin. Sin has no dominion over us. It doesn't exist in God's kingdom is what I'm saying. God created everything perfect and all things are pure. But our sin conscious mind tries to do things without God, and that's what creates sin. Okay? Are you listening? So Satan's going to make you feel like you're unworthy by separating you from God. He wants you to not be close to God. He wants to take you away from God because he knows his fate is sealed. The word says that he has his part in the lake of fire, right? So he's going to make you try to feel like you're not worthy so that you can. He wants to make you miserable. He hates you. Like the enemy hates us because he's jealous. So, yeah.